Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harakakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. So this is another World War III update. Alright, the third woe cometh quickly. So I'm going to start this off with Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that he had taken against Edom. And Edom are you so-called white people. Alright, now, you so-called white people that descend from the lineage of Esau, Edom. Okay, now you do have Edomites, you do have descendants of Esau that don't look like white people, man. Alright, that look like other nations as well. You know, how do you think Moab and Ammon, the so-called Chinese and Japanese, became as pale as they are? Alright, through Esau going in their countries and, you know, dealing with their people. But we say, alright, Edomites, descendants of Esau, are so-called white people because Esau, when he came out the womb, alright, Jacob's twin brother, when he came out the womb, it said he was red all over, like a hairy garment. Meaning, his blood showed forth through his flesh. Alright? He was translucent. So nobody on the earth is black and nobody on the earth are actually white. We are different shades of red and different shades of brown. Now, don't get it twisted. You got Israelites that look like Edomites. Alright? But if you descend from that lineage of Esau, Edom, you know, the Bible, the scriptures, prophecy is against you. Alright? You're contrary to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so this is a counsel, alright? This is prophecy from the Lord against Esau. It says, and his purposes that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Now, Teman was a very strong, how would you say it, city, or a very strong stronghold within Esau's borders. Alright? Teman were the mighty of Esau. And this is, you know, going in pretty much on Esau's military, on factions of Esau's empire that are strong. And altogether, because, you know, altogether it's against Edom. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations, Lakia, desolate with them. Now the least of the flock is referring to Amalek. And Amalek are these so-called Jews. Alright. Now if you've been paying attention to the news of what's going on, okay, Amalek is being smitten, is being attacked by the Palestinians, by Hamas, which are Ishmaelites. All these ancient nations are still here today on the earth. Okay? You might have had clans that were eliminated and whatnot, but when it comes to, you know, major nations, They're still here today. All right, it's just they're called by different names due to the Israelites not being in power and Esau taking over. Okay, which is prophecy. All right, so the Palestinians, those are Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs. Okay, and the Israelis, they don't even call themselves Israelites. They are Edomites. They're Esau of the tribe of Amalek. All right, all these bankers, the people that control the world, they're Amalekites. Okay, they're so-called Jews. And right now, they're being attacked. All right, and these attacks are increasing, man. They just Netanyahu just spoke out and said, this is war. We're going to war. So within the coming weeks, we're gonna see things pick up, man. Other countries getting involved. All right. Now, Lord willing, this does pick up and doesn't let up. All right. Lord willing, it increases. Because as we just read in Jeremiah 40 and 20, it says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And who's Amalek's biggest ally, who's the Israelis' biggest ally, is America. So the least of the flock are going to draw these countries out, all right, to fight this World War III, all right? This is Amos chapter Salakia. Let me see. Yep. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the kingdoms. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. You see, so hopefully, as I said, we're hoping that this is it. We're hoping that the beginning of this war, all right, totally brings in, okay, draws them out, draws these nations into world war, okay? Because World War III has begun, all right? It's just not everybody has chose a competitor, okay? These nations haven't locked horns all together against their adversaries, man. And what's going to happen is these BRICS nations are going to go to war against NATO, against the EU. Salakia had a little message right there. Let me silence my alerts or whatnot. Because we are tired of this place, man. Okay, we were created and placed on this earth to do the will of the Lord and prophesy the downfall. That's why, brothers, we can't find peace here. We don't want peace here in the sense of Esau ruling over us and these other nations. Okay, we want a righteous rulership. We want Yahushai to rule on this earth, which he's going to do. And this is the ushering in of Yahushai, us prophesying. Okay, we are heralds of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We are their ushers. We are representatives of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, like when a championship boxer enters a ring, he has a herald. Okay, you have the ring man heralding in contenders. Well, we're prophesying the end and telling you that our king, is going to return and conquer our enemies before us and deliver us. And as he delivers us, we're going to receive equal, well, I wouldn't say equal, but we're going to receive, we're going to become joined heirs with Yahushai. His kingdom is our kingdom. Okay? He's going to share it with us, man. And that's beautiful, man. Here it is. He is the rightful heir. But he says, you know what? I'm going to share it with you. Because you believed in me. Because my Father hath given you to me. You're mine. Okay? And what's mine is thine. You get the picture. But the Lord, he's gathering all these nations, man, to go to war. That's what we just read right here in Zephaniah 3:8. We're supposed to wait on the Lord. We're supposed to wait for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We don't need to pick up arms, okay? We don't need to stack food, prep. There's nothing wrong with doing so. But if your faith is in your goods, your wares, your weaponry, then you don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Your faith ain't in the Lord. Your faith should be in the Lord. Now, we believe in these scriptures, so there's nothing wrong with you having a bug-out bag, so to speak. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? That's you being ahead of the game. All right? But that shouldn't be, that's not going to be your salvation. Because you can have a bug-out bag or stack goods and never get a chance to use them. Never get a chance to taste of those things. Because some of us are appointed to die in the Lord. Some of us are appointed to go to Esau's detention, rehabilitation, FEMA centers, man. We have to fulfill prophecy as prophecy is going to be fulfilled, But it says to wait upon the Lord till he rises up to the prey. Yahushai is going to deliver us. Okay? The Lord is going to deliver us through a mighty and stretched out arm. Okay, which is the Lord and his angels. All right? His determination is to gather the nations. He's gathering these nations to start fighting so they could kill themselves, go to war, and meanwhile they're going to war, he's going to return and vaporize them, man. Let's get there. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, and I'm going to jump to verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. You see, I was talking about the Lord, Yahushai, when he returns and destroys these other nations, man. Because they're all going to gather to the valley of decision, to the valley of Yahushaphat, which is in the Fertile Crescent, the Middle East. All right, where these wars are taking place: Syria, Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestine, Libya, Israel, Saudi Arabia, that whole region, man. Okay, all nations are going to gather there to duke it out. And we're seeing the beginning of this, man. Lord willing, it's the beginning of this and leads to the end of this, man. But, we just have to be patient and continue in our faith. All right? Because this is happening. Okay? This is going on. All right? Now, I showed that. See? This is going on. They're fighting. And it said that Hamas found a way to penetrate their Iron Dome, which is a missile defense system that's supposed to be one of the best in the world today. And Ishmael, the Palestinians, found a way to penetrate it. They're hitting targets out there, which also proves that these are not the chosen people. These are not the real Israelites. They're not the real Jews. Because the scripture says, when Israel comes into power, these nations shall not learn war anymore, shall not go to war anymore. It says that nobody's going to be able to, there shall be no more sadness, no more crying for the children of Israel. And also says when when Israel's established, the Lord is going to reign with them. So, these are not them, right? These are imposters, and that's why they're being attacked, all right? But it's also prophecy. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Harakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well. A great millstone. Shalom.